Hey, welcome to Wifey Mom TV, and today I wanted to do some meal planning with you. So join me while I plan out my meal plan for the week, and let's get started. So the way I do it is I use this part of my planner when I actually meal plan. The last few weeks I have not done a very good job meal planning, but this is my Mom on the Go planner that I showed you guys. I did a review on it and I absolutely love this planner. And I just use this portion of the planner to decide what I'm going to have. So we're going to have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I just plan out what I want to have here. So you can do, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You could add in a snack too if you wanted to. But this is just what I do. And then over here, each week is color coordinated. So you'll plan out your week. And then like for this week, I'm going to put my meal plan here and I'm going to put my grocery list here. I did not actually meal plan the other weeks. I just kind of came up with what I wanted based off of the groceries that I bought. I've been making a few changes around the house and we're going to be moving soon. So I didn't have time to meal plan. So I just decided, okay, this is a quick list of things that I need to be able to cook dinners. And then I decided what I wanted to have based off of that, because I've been meaning to plan meal planning videos for a while now and the time has just not been here. So I am making a priority to make sure I get this done for you guys. Alright, so this week let's go ahead and decide what we want to have. So for breakfast and really for lunch and dinners and everything, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, because I need to kind of just go back to the basics. I've been doing okay on plan, but nowhere near where I want to be. I keep saying things like, oh, well, this is a special occasion, I'm just going to have this one time. Or, oh, that's a special occasion, I'm just going to have that one time. And then it ends up where I'm just eating all kinds of crap when I don't want to eat that. It's a little frustrating, but it's okay. All right, so breakfast I've been keeping kind of simple lately. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that. I've been doing a lot of kind of cottage cheese with peaches, or some of that sweatpants oatmeal that Pearl was talking about on the potty, which I absolutely love that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and I'm just going to put my breakfast first. So I think this morning, which is Monday the 26th, I actually had cottage cheese for breakfast. And you have to forgive my handwriting. And I had cottage cheese with peaches. And then for lunch today, I think I'm going to have a wrap with some popcorn. And then for dinner tonight, I'm going to make cube steak. Now, the cube steak recipe, I want to show you guys real quick. It is not in the cookbook. I actually asked for recommendations on a cube steak recipe on the Trim Healthy Mama Facebook page. This is the response that I got. She dips it in egg, then into Parmesan cheese in the green can, seasoned with garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and smoked paprika, and then brown it in coconut oil. I made this one day a couple of weeks ago, and it was really, really good. So I wanted to share that recipe with you guys. I didn't really measure, actually, that's a lie. I did measure the garlic powder, the onion powder, the pepper, and the smoked paprika. What I did is, if you guys go to my Pinterest page and you see that lazy chicken parmesan recipe, I actually used the same measurements because that is very similar in the breading. So I used the same measurements of the Parmesan cheese, the garlic powder, the onion powder, and the pepper as I used in that recipe, just because I need to have measurements for that kind of thing. I'm not good with just coming up with it on the fly. So that's what I did, and that was really, really good. So we're gonna have some cube steak with some cabbage and maybe a salad, and I may cook a macaroni and cheese with that using Dreamfield's pasta. I'm not sure yet, but I do know we're gonna have cube steak and cabbage. So on Tuesday I want to do sweatpants oatmeal. I don't put raisins in mine, I just kind of like it the way it is, and I fixed it exactly like Pearl talked about. If you guys don't have that recipe, she posted it on the Facebook page, so I'm sure it's fine if I show you that. Let's see here. This is the recipe, if you can see that, for Pearl's sweatpants oatmeal. It's half a cup of old-fashioned oats, 1 cup of water, half a cup of unsweetened nut milk. You bring that to a quick boil in a very small saucepan. turn to medium and let boil more gently for about 3 minutes. Then you're going to take it off the heat, go do something for your morning routine, come back, and then 10 to 12 minutes later, it's going to be kind of thickened. You're going to sprinkle 2 teaspoons of gentle sweet, a good pinch of salt, and cinnamon over the oatmeal. Then in a separate bowl, you want to mix half a teaspoon of coconut oil and 2 to 3 tablespoons of hot water. And then you just pour it over the top. That is amazing. It is really, really good. If you haven't tried it, I highly suggest it. But that is from Pearl, and she did post this on the Trim Healthy Mama Facebook page. So if you have not tried that, I do highly recommend it because it is amazing. So I know I'm going to have that oatmeal tomorrow morning, and then I want to make cheeseburger pie tomorrow night. And again, I'm trying to keep it kind of simple, back to the basics stuff that I know the family likes, I know I like. I need to just make it back where it's simple again, because I can tend to overthink things. We all tend to overthink things, and right now I just need simple, easy things that everybody in the family likes, just for time's sake. So I am going to go ahead and prep this ahead of time, and then the cube steak. To prep that, what I'm going to do, and I'll show you guys in the video, I'm going to go ahead and put the egg mixture into a baggie with the cube steak, and I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. Then I'm going to put all the dry seasonings together and have it ready. That way when I want to cook it tonight, all I've got to do is pull that out and ready to go. I've already chopped up my cabbage. So cheeseburger pie for dinner tomorrow, and I'm going to have leftovers for lunch tomorrow. I actually wrote that backwards, but that is okay. Alright, so on Wednesday I'm going to have eggs and sausage for breakfast. And then for lunch, I'm going to have cheeseburger pie leftovers. And then for dinner on Wednesday, we are actually going to just eat at church. Our church serves dinner for donations on Wednesday nights, and it's just easier after a long day to just go into church and eat whatever we have there. And then, you know, no cleanup or anything like that, and then I can help the church out as well. And then on Thursday for breakfast, I think I want to go with probably cottage cheese again, because I like to do a good rotation. And you know, I don't really like cottage cheese, but I'm kind of making myself eat it, and the more I eat it, the more I like it. I have found that I really like cottage cheese with strawberries and cottage cheese with peaches. It's just kind of a good combination. I don't have any strawberries this week, so I'm just going to do peaches. And then for lunch, I'm going to do, since I'm not going to have leftovers from church, I'm just going to make me a wrap. And maybe some Tostitos and salsa. So see, I'm trying to work in S meals and E meals and an S meal, and then I'll have another E meal because I'm going to have leftovers. So I'm really trying to make sure I incorporate S meals and E meals to have that rotation going. And then on Thursday, so breakfast will be cottage cheese, lunch is going to be a wrap with salsa and Tostitos. That's an easy kind of fix and go kind of thing. And then for dinner, I think I'm going to do barbecue pork chops. Again, keeping it simple. Everybody likes that. And we'll either have a salad with that, or maybe some okra, maybe some cabbage. I'm not sure which sides. I know I have both of those on hand. So probably okra. Everybody in my family likes okra, and it's really good. And then on Friday, I want to do oatmeal again. That oatmeal, I'm telling you, it's sitting here making me want to eat it just thinking about it. Alright, so I'm going to do oatmeal for breakfast, and then I believe I want to do, let's say chicken parmesan, because I have some chicken in the freezer. And then with that, if I don't have macaroni and cheese with the cube steak, I'm going to do chicken parm with the Dreamfields pasta. But I did finally find some of those zucchini noodles at, I want to say it was at Walmart in the frozen section. So I may do that with that just so I can try those out. And then for lunch that day, I will probably just have leftover barbecue pork chops. And you have to excuse my handwriting. I am not the neatest in the world. All right, and then on Saturday, again, I just want to keep it kind of simple, but the kids will be home, so I'm going to do eggs and bacon because they love that. And then we're going to do pizza. And I am going to make the fathead pizza dough on Friday, and I have scheduled this in intentionally so I can film that recipe for you guys. I know I've been saying I'm going to do it forever, and time has just not been here, and then I end up not fixing it anyway, so I haven't actually made it in forever. But I am going to make it this week, and I am going to do it on Friday, and I am going to film it for you guys. So we're going to have eggs and bacon for breakfast on Saturday with the fathead pizza. And then lunch, we're just going to do, you know, whatever we have left over. When I cleaned out my fridge the other day, I had a big thing of taco soup left over. I had some pot roast left over, and one other thing, I can't remember what it was, but I had a lot of leftovers left, and I ended up having to throw them out because a couple of them were old. Some of them we ate that day. But, you know, it's good to kind of just schedule in a leftover day, whether it's Saturday, whether it's Friday, whatever day you don't want to have to think about a meal and you have leftovers, just schedule that in as a leftover day. So for dinner or lunch or whatever you want to do. So we're just going to do leftovers on Saturday. So that way I'm not wasting any stuff. I hate to throw groceries away, or I hate to throw meals away. That's just kind of throwing away money, and it's wasteful. So I don't like to do that. So I'm going to schedule in, I'm going to start every week scheduling in a leftover meal. But that is what we're going to have for this week. Now I'm going to come right here, and I'm just going to list what I need for these meals. So I know I need some cottage cheese because I ate the rest this morning. And I need some Skinny Pop. Alright, I need cube steak. That we used to eat a lot before I was on plan. And I just kind of stopped making it because I didn't realize how I could make it on plan, but that way was really good. I need some ground beef for the cheeseburger pie. I need some cheese. And there's no real order to how I'm writing this. I'm just kind of going down by what I need over here. Let's see here. I have plenty of eggs. I have sausage. Oh, I need some wraps. Let's see. I need some salsa. And that's pretty much all I need for this week. So I don't need a whole lot because I already have just about everything else that's listed over here. So it's going to be a quick and easy grocery store visit. Not much needed, but that is how I meal plan, and again, keeping it simple. Also this week, and I'm going to write this up here on Sunday because Sunday is already over, I'm going to make some Good Girl Moonshine, and I'm going to make a big batch of it in a tea pitcher because my husband wants some too, and I'm also going to make a shrinker. And I'm going to make a couple of those, and I'm just putting them in some mason jars and keeping them in the fridge. That way they're ready to go, because I find if they're ready to go, I will drink them. And if they're not ready to go, I just go on without it, and I'm just drinking a lot of water. But I did find that I was losing weight a little quicker when I was drinking the Good Girl Moonshine in the shrinker. So I think that may have something to do with it, and I do like them, so I'm going to make them. The Good Girl Moonshine and the shrinker are both in this cookbook. So if you have this one, that's the one they're in. The shrinker is on page 400. Good Girl Moonshine is on page 397. I'm also going to make some Trimtastic cupcakes, those chocolate cupcakes. Those are in this book on page 296. I'm also going to make some Payoff Day candies. Those are in this book, and they are on page 317. I really enjoy this book. I have this one, and I have Trim Healthy Table. To me, this one has less special ingredients. It's got a lot of really good recipes. I use this one more. I do like Trim Healthy Table, don't get me wrong, but you know, there's a lot of kind of fancier ingredients in that book, and some of the recipes can be a little bit tougher when you don't have that or you don't have the budget for that. So I definitely, like, I showed this one to my sister when she started, and my mom. I just think this is a really good kind of starter book. Yes, Trim Healthy Table is great because it does have a kind of quick and easy guide to the plan. But, you know, you can go to the library and get the plan book that goes along with this. You could also get Trim Healthy Table at the library just so you can do a quick read through. But I really enjoy this cookbook. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. But I do really enjoy this cookbook. So if you are trying to figure out which Trim Healthy Mama cookbook you want to get, I do highly recommend this one just for starters because it is fantastic. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I am hopefully going to be making a budgeting video here soon. So if you are interested in that, stick around to my channel and watch. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you will like my channel and subscribe and join us for this fun adventure of our health and getting to a better us. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.